Thank you all. The International Forum for Promoting Homeopathy comprises of homeopathic lovers, students, and doctors, and we have 3 sessions every day. The first session of the day is already over in Hindi from 7:30 to 8:30. From 8:30 to 9:30, we have the international session in English, and from 9:30 to 10:30, we have a local language session in Malayalam. We are uploading the videos of the same on the very next day itself so that those who miss the session can watch it again, and you can subscribe the same without paying any money. You can share it with anyone who loves homeopathy. And the purpose of this team, the purpose of International Forum for Promoting Homeopathy is to take homeopathy into every home around the world. And let us come to today's guest. As you all know, today our guest is Dr. Hiral K.Trivedi. She has completed MD and now doing PhD, and is working as an associate professor and research coordinator at Department of Case Taking and Repertory PG course and Rajkot Homeopathic Medical College University, Gujarat. She is the chief physician at Home Homeopathy Clinic Rajkot, and she is having excellent practice in homeopathy. And today, Doctor will be talking about a wonderful subject that is the world around us, decoding the environment chapter in Murphy's repertory. Because in the repertory, we have different type of set repertories, and each repertory has a different methodology of choosing the medicine. So let us see what Dr. Hiral Trivedi has to say about this Murphy repertory in environment. Yes, we proudly welcome you. Doctor, please raise your hand so that if you have joined from a different set, I cannot find your name here. If you are there, you may kindly raise your hand. Otherwise, please write on the chat box on which name you have joined. Yes, she has not yet joined, I think. Hello, doctor. Doctor, have you joined the session? Okay, okay. That means your Zoom is late, very old. So kindly download at the earliest. Okay. Then you join. Then you can join. Okay. Thank you. Our guest is about to join. There is some problem with her link, and how to get the link for daily session. But we have an answer here. You can join using the same link for every day. We have not changed our links for the last so many years. So the same link can be used for entering either in any of our session, whether in Hindi or English or some session. So the same link you can just click on the same link that is provided to you for the today's session. And those who have not yet seen our videos earlier, you just click on IFBH homeopathy at YouTube so that you can see lot of previous videos from our side. Already more than 3,600 videos have been uploaded, and about in more than 1,000 videos in Hindi and more than 1,000 videos in English, and nearly 1,000 more than 1,000 videos in Malayalam. In We have percentage from more than 65 countries in this group, and we have this is a special forum. We have homeopathic lovers as well as homeopathic doctors, students, and everyone here. Since we have started uploading our videos, some of the participants are comparatively less when it was there in the early part of our Zoom sessions. So it is better to join in the session itself so that we can have a discussion. You can also have you can ask your question to the guest as well as the expert panel here. And we are lucky to have a wonderful presentation from Rajkot Homeopathic Medical College, Gujarat. Most of the professors, assistant professors, as well as associate professors are presented in this forum. So that means that how important this forum is in educating homeopathy to the doctors, students, as well as to the public also, because we are working for improving the quality of homeopathy. The purpose is to take homeopathy to every home. And why this? Because homeopathy is the medicine for the next generation. That's what we have to say. Because we can protect your health by taking homeopathy. You can improve your health by all means, right? As you all know that at the time of COVID, homeopathy works wonderfully in preventing homeopathy as a prophylactics also. As for our National Homeopathic Foundation, as well as this CCRH, we got to more than 99.6% success in arsenic amalgam 30 as a preventive. But unfortunately, people are not aware of all these things. See, each and everyone need to come forward to to promote this thing to the public, because public is always busy with their own program and their own problems. Unless and until we do all these things for the public, homeopathy will not grow. So we have to work hard to take homeopathy to each and every home. That's why we need to connect in between. It's the purest science in the world, which will not do any harm to the health of the person. That's the most important point. Yes, our guest has joined. I shall make you Dr. Co-host. Yes, once again, we welcome Dr. Hiral Trivedi to this session. Already, I have introduced yourself to this uh, uh, esteemed panel of participants. Yes, Doctor, you can please unmute yourself and you can present your session. Yes, please unmute. You are co-host, you can unmute yourself. Just click on the lower part. This is the reason why we used to say that all of you have to join before. If you
Good.
might have joined yesterday, you may not face such a crisis situation in the beginning. So kindly join at least one day before the session.
Okay, sir. Good evening, sir.
Okay, please adjust your camera a little more. You're only
Sir, I joined in my mobile phone because computer don't allow the Zoom application. So I joined with my mobile phone.
so you can please adjust a little more to your camera. Only I think your network is a little bit slow.
Uh, Sir, first I join my screen.
You can share your screen.
Yes, sir. Sir, visible my screen?
No. Your screen is not visible. Please, if you are not able to upload the screen, you can do one thing. You can either share the PPT to me or Doctor, uh, one of your friend there,
Yes, sir. I send my PPT for you.
to Doctor. I think there is one doctor from your session. Please send it so that Dr. Binoy will share it for you. Kindly send it to me by WhatsApp.
Yes, sir. I share.
Yes, Binoy, you can do it. Can you do it?
Yes, I could.
Yes.
Please
go.
tell.
Yes. Um, you can talk.
Are you sending,
Yes,
Dr.
I
Sudarshan?
am sending. I am sending.
Okay.
Yes, Dr. Hiral Trivedi, you can speak now. In between, Dr. Binoy will share it.
Okay, sir.
Oh, you can say the introductory parts now. You can begin even without.
First of all, I'm thankful to IFPH for inviting me uh, in platform for hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. First of all, I express my sincere gratitude to the Indian Forum for Public Health for your valuable support and guidance. Your commitment to promoting public health awareness and excellence is truly inspiring for me. The knowledge and experience I gained through your platform have significantly contributed to my academic and professional growth. I deeply appreciate the efforts of your team in creating meaningful learning and opportunities. I am very much thankful to you, sir, for inviting me platform.
You can say something about the some topic.
Sir, my PPT was not visible for me also.
Not, no, please wait. It will come.
Okay, sir.
So it will come so. The person is a person who is uploading is from USA. Yes. Okay. Okay. Can you visible? Can you see the PPT?
Uh,
You look at the phone, you can
yes,
see.
sir.
Yes. Oh, okay. Yes, you can.
Uh,
Please.
my topic is
Yes,
the
we
world
can.
around us. Decoding the environment chapter in Murphy's repertory. Um, in Murphy's repertory. Sir, my computer is working. I think I join in that platform also.
And now you can this is the best thing. Otherwise, if your network if it is not working properly, you can see from the screen, and then you can go ahead. It's better not to change. And now can you see in the screen?
This meeting is being recorded. Okay, sir.
Please close one of your echo is coming. Do you want to share it from your side?
Madam,
Do you want to share it from your side?
hello, madam. Doctor, do you want to share yourself or do you continue?
Yes, sir. I share on my side.
Okay,
Okay.
then let me close. Then
I will close my sharing.
okay,
Okay, sir.
and then you can upload.
Okay, sir.
The value time is losing. That's
सर
it is not visible.
सेंड नहीं कर दिखाई नहीं दे रहा होस्ट डिसेबल अटेंड स्क्रीन शेयरिंग ऐसा बोल रहे हैं सर
They can please open your please raise your hand in that video. Then only you can share. I only this one is you in one only one or okay. This is your new one. Okay, I shall make you co-host here. Okay, please wait. Okay, now you can go ahead. Now you can share. Yes. Please try. See that your network is not. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we can see. Yeah.
Okay, sir. My topic is the world around us, decoding the environment chapter in Murphy's repertory. Firstly, introduction, like environment is the external condition, resources, stimulates, etc. With which an organism interacts. Environment may be one type, natural environment, all living and non-living things that occurs naturally in Earth. And second type is built environment, constructed surrounding the provide the setting for human activity, ranking for the large scale civic surrounding to the personal places. My point is Murphy repertory. So I took a background of Murphy's repertory. Full name, homeopathic repertory, written by Dr. Win Murphy. Basically, Murphy repertory is a modern alphabetical repertory, mainly based on Kent repertory and Nair repertory. First edition coming in 1993 and second edition is 1996. The first second edition 2002 and third edition is 2010 by BJ publisher with 74 chapters with more numbers of medicine. And last, the fourth edition is meta edition, that is only computerized edition written by Dr. Murphy. Basically, gradation of remedies in third edition is 4 mark, 3 mark, 2 mark, and first mark. 4 mark is the bold capital, 3 mark is the bold capital, but 4 mark in underline, and second mark is the italic, and first is Roman. In Murphy repertory, I took a environment chapter. That is a 22nd chapter in Murphy repertory in second edition, uh, written by Dr. Murphy. The Murphy's repertory, the homeopathy medical repertory by Robin Murphy, was designed to be a modern, practical, and easy to use reference guide to the vast homeopathic materia medica. All of Kent's repertory and large section of Nair repertory were used as the foundation for building the new repertory. 74 different chapters were created and arranged in alphabetical order from the original 37 chapters. And next, all the rubric and sub-rubric within each chapter was sorted into an alphabetical format, thus simplifying Kent complicated system for arranging rubric and sub-rubric. In Murphy's repertory, mostly adaptability is mostly used in the general to prominent symptoms, clinical symptoms, pathological symptoms, constitutional symptoms. Diagnostic is proper. Then also it is useful. Complete symptoms, if available, then Murphy's repertory also good for repertorization. And the if paucity of symptoms can cover the Murphy's repertory. In very full special features of Murphy's repertory is in third edition is 20,000 new rubrics and 1 lakh in new editions update, and contain all valuable information from standard homeopathic literature and repertories. In many chapters in third edition, in change like a toxicity vaccine chapter also in covered in third edition. Second edition environment chapter, it covered in a third edition clinical chapter and generalities chapter. Some rubrics in clinical chapters and more rubrics covered in a generalities chapter. In Murphy's repertory, environment chapter cover unique centralized rubric related to environmental factor, likewise air, weather, station, like season, autumn, spring, summer, likewise, and moon phases. All the moon phase, full moon, first moon, half moon, that are of in other repertories. It helps pinpoint causes of illness, including modern environmental sensitivities to select the simillimum. Key as environment chapter, unique complications and unique comparison. Murphy's repertories cover air, climate, season, sun, moon, and weather. The focus of causation. We cover the modern written in Materia Medica like Boric, Dubé, Medica, Lotus Materia Medica, and we also ask in case taking person patient modalities, the aggravating factor, ameliorating factor. So aphorism number 82 to 10 cover the 83, 87, 89 in environmental chapter. So it offers the extensive specific rubrics on conditions such as cold air, heat, or storms. The crucial for case taking and finding the simillimum. The key aspect rubrics in repertory cover. The first rubric is generalities air, open 4. Then second rubrics cover in synthesis repertory, likewise the general weather, change of weather, aggravation. In most of the rubric in Murphy's repertory are present in sensation and complaint in general, as well as in aggravation and amelioration in general. Chapter in Bogar Hussain repertory. Example like sensation and complaints in general, a desire for open, and aggravation in aggravation. Most of the rubrics in Murphy's repertory are present in sensation as well as in aggravation chapter in Boni Hussein's repertory. Example, sensation, air, desire for open, aggravation, autumn, in. Important rubrics in environment chapter in Murphy's repertory. Rubrics covering air in general, cold air aggravation medicines cover econine, agaricus, aurum, calcarea carp, camphora, causticum, moscus, nux moxata, nux vomica, sorinum, sabadilla. Hot air aggravation medicine cover iodum, pulsatilla. In for air aggravation, alumina, lachesis, pulsatilla. Mountain air aggravation, coca. Night air aggravation, mercury. Then mental symptoms, amelioration, pulsatilla. Seashore aggravation, sepia. Amelioration, seashore is medorina. Balometer sensitive to changes of mercury. Then rubrics chilled on becoming aggravation, arsenic, calica, moscus, nux vomica. Then cloudy weather aggravation, rustox, cold temperature, cold dry weather aggravation like medicine cover, econite, hepasulf. Then fire near the fire aggravation medicine, belladonna, glonoid. Then amelioration medicine is arsenic, ignatia, and Fosti. Weather aggravation, conayam ne sepia. Then rubrics headed become aggravation, antimcarb, bryonia, son of fire aggravation, that is medicine, belladonna, glonoid. Weakness causes viretrum, summer in iodinum, natrum carb. Then light delight aggravation, arsenic, graphitis. Then rubrics cover moon, moonlight, general aggravation, medicine, argentum, nitricum, luna, decreasing moon, phosphorus, pulsatilla, sulfur. Then full moon aggravation, argentum, nitricum, phosphorus, pulsatilla. Then mountains aggravation, medicine, calcarea, carbovage. That is some example I taken. Rubrics stormy and windy weather aggravation, econite, calmia, nux moisture, stroke, aggravation, amelioration, belladonna, glonoid, lachesis. Then weather aggravation, amon carb, arnica, arsenic. Then wind general aggravation, aurum, chamomilla. And then winter solistic aggravation, rustox. In one part, I have taken comparison of chapter temperature and weather of NAIRS repertory with environment chapter in Murphy repertory, because NAIR repertory temperature and weather chapter covered, and repertory Robin Murphy taken a more compilation in the took the repertory rubric take prepare Murphy repertory. So NAIR repertory written by Dr. Kelvin B. Nair. Full name is Repertory of Hearing Guiding Symptoms of our Materia Medica. That is a concordance based repertory published in 1896 and reprint in 2002, and augmented and revised edition is 2006. All edition cover 408 remedies and 48 chapters, and new edition contains 419 remedies and 33 chapters. So NAIR repertory grading was 5 grade: bold capital, ordinary capital, bold Roman, Roman italic, and ordinary Roman. So comparison of NAIR repertory and Murphy repertories. First of all, NAIR repertory covered 39 chapters and repertory under a generalities chapter. So NAIR repertory temperature and weather chapter cover a rubric same as likewise Murphy repertory, like air aggravation, air cold on first entering aggravation, air indoors in a room aggravation, air out of door aggravation, season spring aggravation, light aggravation, sunburn aggravation, temperature change of aggravation, warmth aggravation, warmth becoming heated, amelioration, then water bathing aversion, water wet application amelioration, then water cold wet application aggravation, then aggravation, wind east wind aggravation. Repertory environment chapter covered first of all, so same rubric like was taken in Murphy repertory, but NAIR repertory is in some rubric, but Murphy repertory rubric is water bathing washing aggravation, then water bathing aversion, water bathing phase amelioration, water bathing washing amelioration, then water getting wet aggravation, then water wet application amelioration, and water cold wet application aggravation. This rubric only cover in NAIR repertory, but not in Murphy repertory. So that is differential part of NAIR and Murphy repertory. And that is covered in Murphy repertory rubric, like environment, air general, mountain, night, pollution, seashore, and seashore and amelioration. Then barometer, foggy weather, frosty weather, and amelioration, mental symptoms for moonlight and snow air aggravation. So NAIR repertory is a concordant repertory in which rubrics expression of symptoms without much change, which gives unique expression of patient or proving as it is, which can be able to see as reproduce more systematically in Murphy repertory. So majority of the symptoms of rubric of NAIR repertory are adapted for the making of Murphy repertory by giving them proper rubric language. So, and thus the aptly added NAIRS repertory as one of the major source of Murphy repertory and sustainable it by deducting many unwanted rubrics and adding more number of medicine. Here I take some case for example in repertorization with environment chapter in Murphy repertory. So I case first case for a case study in a chronic sinusitis. A 35-year-old male presented with a chronic sinusitis, complaining of a thick yellow offensive and nasal discharge, forehead, headache, and sneezing. Elements from cold, dry winds and air conditioning. Aggravation gets significantly worse in the evening in open cold air and when the weather changes abruptly. Example like rainy to cold. Then amelioration like feels slightly better in a warm room. And physicals very sensitive to cold wants to be covered constantly. So environment part affected cold, dry winds, air conditioning, uh, open cold air, and weather. So repetition rubric taken environment chapter, cold temperature. Medicine covers Heparsulf, Nux vomica, Sorinum, Rustox, and Celesia. Then second rubric take environment air, cold air aggravation. Medicine Heparsulf, Nux vomica, Phosphorus, Rustox, and Celesia. Then third rubric taken environment weather changes off. Then aggravation medicine cover mercurius, rustox, hepasulf, nux vomica, and cilicia. Then nose sinusitis, headache from hepasulf, calibicromicum, mercurius pulsatilla. Then head pain, forehead sinusitis, hepasulf, calibicromicum, mersol, pulsatilla, and cilicia. Then generalitis, air, cold, desire. For medicine, cover hepasulf, nux vomica, pulsatilla, and sulfur. In repertorial analysis, repertorial seat first took medicine hepasulf, then second cilicia, then third nux vomica, fourth mersol. Medicine given hepasulf 200 potency was prescribed based on extreme sensitive to cold air environment plus offensive thick discharge. Then follow-up, the patient reported a 70% reduction in sinusitis symptoms within 2 weeks with reduced sensitive to air conditioning. That is an example I have taken a case. Then second case before I give a unique focus on constellation environment trigger that are scattered across a different section in the other repertories. Then alphabetical arrangement makes it highly efficient to find specific sensitivity like moonlight, foggy weather, and cold drinks quickly. In modern application, crucial in cases of modern allergies and sensitivities to build environment, integrates clinical and general, it easily links pathological condition like sinusitis with general environmental modalities. Further, I took second case, the case of chronic joint pain, osteoarthritis in 65-year-old female presented with a chronic bilateral knee pain for the past 4 years, which had was significantly in the last 6 months. The elements from onset initially related to the cold, damp weather. Aggravation factor is pain is significantly worse while in bed and during stormy or windy weather. The amelioration facility from walking in the fresh from sun exposure, physical complaints of a cracking sound upon movement. So repertorial in Murphy repertory environment, weather, econine, rhododendron, nux mostarda, then environment, air, amelioration, pulsatilla, alumina, lachesis, then environment, amelioration, natrum card, natrum mure, glonoin, then joint pain, knees, osteoarthritis, pulsatilla, bryonia,
Then generalities air, fresh desire for pulsatilla, lycopodium. So medicine, repertorial seat analysis, given a pulsatilla first, then rhododendron, then third bryonia alba, and fourth rustox. The remedy prescribed, pulsatilla 30 was selected based on the strong modality of relief in fresh, open air, and the characteristic of joint pain. In follow-up, the patient saw 63% improvement in pain and physical functions as measured by the WOMAC score after a consistent of follow-up. Then go for a further third case. The case in allergic contact dermatitis patient, a 28-year-old female presented with severe itching, burning and red cracked skin on the back of her left and hand that had persisted for 2 months. The elements from contact with household cleaning, chemicals and detergent. The aggravation symptoms are much worse in cold weather and when the skin is dry. The amelioration is a temporary relief from applying balm oil. Physical general in skin in lethargy, dry and tends to bleed easily upon scratching. She also noted increased sensitivity to environmental uh, pollens. The repertory using Murphy repertory added 2 chapters in this case, environment and toxicity. So, first rubric taken environment, cold weather aggravation, medicine covered petroleum, rustox, dulcamara, HEPA, and silicia. Then second toxicity, chemical sensitivity to petroleum, phosphorus, arsenic, sulfuric acid. Then skin eruption, dermatitis, contact, medicine cover petroleum, graphitis, sulfur, and antimcar. Then skin dryness, roughness, and cracking, petroleum graphitis, sapatilla, and melanoma. Then medicine. The next rubric is skin sensation, itching, and burning. Petroleum, apis, arsenic, rustox, and sulfur. Then medicine given as per repertorial state analysis, petroleum 30 potency because the first cover petroleum, then second graphitis, then sulfur, and last arsenic. So aggravation in cold weather and the deep painful cracks on the skin resulting from chemical exposure. So petroleum 30 was selected. Then follow after 3 weeks, the itching and burning stopped. The skin texture significantly improved and the cracks healed completely over the following months. Here I describe the directly toxicity and environment chapter. So directly, unlike the repertory chemical sensitivity as good in genus, but Murphy provides a toxic vaccination. Then second, modern pathology, it includes the rubrics for modern diagnostic terminology such as dermatitis or allergic rhinitis, which breeds classical principles with current clinical needs. Then efficiency, the alphabetical arrangement, so reduce the time needed to locate the specific environmental triggers like cold air or stormy weather. So here I took a whole aspect of Murphy repertory because environment given in Murphy repertory is so nice, but all our repertory covers the many rubric to use in our clinical aspects. So it is also useful in a day-to-day practice in our clinic. Then we will further go to the fourth case. The fourth case is seasonal bronchial asthma. A patient, a 42-year-old female with a 5-year history of recurring asthma attacks, specifically during transitions season. The case highlights elements from exposure to damp, foggy weather and sudden changes in temperature. Then aggravation symptoms worsen at night around 2 to 3 a.m. in foggy air and after any physical exertion. Amelioration is feels significantly better from warmth and sitting in a leaning forward position. The physicals characterized by wheezing, a tight chest sensation, and a dry hacking cough. So, repertorization using Murphy's repertory, environment, and repertory chapter focus. The rubrics cover environment, foggy weather, aggravation, arsenic, hypericum, phosphorus, and rust ox. Environment, weather, change of aggravation, medicine cover Dulcamara, Rustox. Then lungs, asthma, wheezing with medicine covers arsenic, ipecac, calicarb, and pulsatilla. Then lungs, asthma, damp weather from arsenic, Dulcamara, natrum surf. And then generalities time night, 2 to arsenic medicine cover. Then repertorial seat analysis, first medicine, Calicar and Netrum Sulf, medicine prescribed was Arsenicum album 30, was chosen due to the clear environmental trigger, fog and damp weather. Then specific time modalities, especially night, specific time 2 to 3 a.m. and the typical restlessness, anxiety associated with her breathing difficulty. And after follow-up, the frequency of attacks reduced significantly within the first month. During the next seasonal change, autumn or winter, she experienced only a mild cough with a full asthmatic episode. Importance of environment chapter in practice, list trigger like a foggy and damp weather as main rubric, which are easier to locate than in the general section of other repertories. So in Murphy repertory, find foggy rubrics is easy. Then clinical part of asthma in also given a separate clinical chapter in part, but here I take an environmental chapter in aggravation factors. So asthma in aggravation type, the patient in unique environmental sensitivity to find the most accurate simillimum medicine. Then modern utility in highly effective for built environmental issues such as reaction to air conditioning or closed spaces, which are common in modern urban practice. In day-to-day lifestyle, environmental factor affected in our routine lifestyle. So modalities cover most of in environmental chapter. I take fifth case in my side. In fifth case, the a 32-year-old female big headache that primarily occurred after outdoor exposure during the summer months. Elements from direct exposure to the sun and heat, aggravation pain insignificantly worse from sunlight, hot weather, and even bright light. Amelioration feels relief in cool, dark room and after the cold physical part in face become flushed and mild nausea and dizziness. Repertorization using Murphy repertory. Environmental provides the direct rubrics for sun temperature that are often listed as general modality as rubrics cover environmental sun exposure, aggravation, medicine covered glonoid, netramure, belladonna, lachesis, environment, heat of sun, aggravation, glonoid, anticarb, belladonna, pain, sunstroke from glonoid and belladonna, head pain, throbbing, busting, glonoid, belladonna, generalities, belladonna, glonoid, and netramure, phosphorus. In repertory, glonoid, belladonna, netramure, and antimicrobial medicine prescribed. Glonoid 30 was administered. It is specifically indicated for sun-induced congestion. Patient feels a surging of blood to the head. In after follow-up of the frequency of the headache dropped by 80% with the while she still avoids the peaks and debilitating the headache from. So unique clinical values of the environment chapter consolidated the external trigger. It brings together factor like air, moon, season, sun, and weather into one alphabetical section, making it a faster reference for elements from triggers. Then direct pathological links. Practitioners can reach a specific environmental cause. Modern sensitivities. It includes the specialized rubric for sensitivities to environments like artificial light or temperature controlled rules, which are highly relevant in today's urban practice. So it was case example in take as rubric in Murphy Repertory chapter environment, and I just I will go given a only thought of environmental chapter in modalities type to take a environmental chapter rubric for a repertorization. That's all my side. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Hiral K.Trivedi. It was really a very good session, even though there was some problem in between and in the beginning also. But still, the purpose of your presentation was really good because we have a different type of selection of medicines from different by using different repertories. But you have given specific insight into the importance of looking at the environment factors and choosing the environment factors as for utilizing the right prescription. And it is the time for discussion. And those who want to participate in the discussion can please raise your hand so that we will allow you to unmute yourself and you can speak to Dr. Hiral Trivedi. You can come up with some more presentations in the future with the different cases, different type of you can utilizing chapter by chapter in this repertory. Is it possible for you to do the same? Doctor, can you hear me? Yes.
Yes, sir. I if anyone question, then okay.
I am inviting Dr. Bibul Kumar Pandey, sir. For
Dr. Hiral,
yes, sir.
are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Dr.
Yes,
Hiral,
sir. Yes, sir. I listen.
your presentation is appreciated, emphasizing the Murphy repertory. You have presented so many cases, but no repertory is completed, right? So on the basis of repertory, when you
Ha.
select a medicine, so then it is required to correlate it with Mathematica, right?
Yes, sir. Final jury is materia medica.
Okay. So in headache case, that is congested headache. So you select glonine on the basis of Murphy repertory environment. Then in glonine, what are the prominent symptoms you found to select the potency as well as the medicine?
Sir, potency selection according to
Yes.
ability of the patient, and glonine
Okay.
medicine selection is based on a compressed headache in a sunstroke in summer. So I have selected glonine medicine.
Oh, what I am asking, compressed headache, that is the outcome, right? That is the
Yes, sir.
effect of sun heat, right? So
Yes, sir.
only on the basis of sun heat you select the glonine. Ki, is there any factor which helps you to select the glonine?
Sir, factor is first of all sunstroke. Then second is modalities aggravation and amelioration. I have selected medicine glonine.
So is it acute case?
Yes, sir. That is acute case.
So after complete, when the patient gets relief or get cure, then have you give any medicine to prevent recurrence?
Sir, right now I have not thought that part for prevention because that is I have seen only in this part environment chapter how to given a different rubric in Murphy repertory. So I have
Then,
focused only on one part to describe other rubrics in given in Murphy repertory. So my
then
focus on repertory part.
selection of medicine is absolutely right. Are you adopted any type of auxiliary measures?
Sir, one auxiliary measures I have given a patient to take a proper water intake, then covering to likewise in modern era cover a face, then sunscreen lotion is available. So I have given auxiliary measures of that type given to the patient.
Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Yes, I'm inviting Dr. Ambaresh, sir. There is a question in chat box. Now. Materia is always only final court to appeal.
Yes, sir. Materia Medica is a final jury for prescribe the medicine to prescription for the medicine.
Yes, sir. Doctor, what kind of potency you prefer in use by using? We used to say in mental conditions, it is better to go ahead with high potency or 1 potency or 10 potency or CM potency like that. Is there any specific advice for choosing the right potency while using the NVN as a particular particular symptom?
Potency selection is particularly basically on physician side selection. That is also individualization part in our homeopathy. In potency prescription is doctor to doctor change to
Yes.
prescription.
Just
Likewise,
like
if I thought high potency in sometimes. Some physician select the medium potency for different reasons. So potency selection is a crucial part to
yes,
doctor to doctor is changing part.
not only doctor to doctor, but also the patient to patient also. Even for example, if you have
Yes,
a eczema case,
because that is a vision to how to see the patient in our eyes. So that is the
but
vision point of view.
there is a specific direction that the intensity of the medicine shall be in concurrence with the intensity of the symptoms of the patients.
Yes, sir. So
It must
susceptibility
be
criteria,
directly.
air,
It
focus in age, environment,
yes, yes.
then pathology we cover in that five criteria for susceptibility to patient, then select the potency. But sometimes visionary part was different in patient, so cover the whole aspect of the patient, then selection potencies of the remedy.
For example, in the case of eczema, in a child, you can, if you are sure that the medicine is right one, then you can go ahead with 1 potency or 10 potency. But if it is in case of an old person, you can give it the 30 or 3 or 6 or 30 potency. And because that is the specialty of the lag vital force, because the vital force is very low in case of old age, and it is very
Okay.
smooth and high quality in children. That's the reason why. And doctor, what kind of patients you are getting in Gujarat? Whether you are practicing acute medicines or chronic patients? Do you have any specialty in your treatment? Because here in Kerala, we a lot of doctors are practicing in infertility like that.
I given medicine special in my in piles cases, and then my PhD in renal calculi part. So in I given most of in specialty my for renal calculi colic purpose.
But being a lady, if you concentrate more on infertility, you can win many successful stories. You can write many successful stories. Here
I
we have.
given medicine gynecological part, but obstetrical part, obstetric I have not taken
So you,
more.
if you join our sessions regularly and watch the sessions, you can become a great doctor in that way. Because practicing
Okay, sir.
homeopathy, taking tips from different doctors. Because the thing is that most of the professors and assistant professors are sitting in the campus and they are teaching the same thing, but not studying what the others are doing. And so, if you have such a mentality, you can become a famous doctor rather than a famous professor.
Okay, sir.
And all in all, you can become a famous doctor as well as a professor in
Okay,
that.
sir.
Thank you for your wonderful presentation. And
Thank you.
I'm inviting Binoy to say a vote of thanks. Oh, before that, Ramraj is want to speak. Okay, sir, you can speak for a guide.
You, Dr. Dhaneji, and congratulations, Dr. Hiral K.Trivedi. Very nice, excellent session. Very good description. Case history, BONO 9, and in many cases, the environmental reaction reflects the patient's susceptibility. When is the central to homeopathic prescription? Weather and climate, cold, heat, dry, etc. Yes, weather, Dalkamara is a good remedy, and rhododendron, temperature, modality, select the according to Murphy Repertory and according to prescription, environmental, air, carbonate, pulsate law. So very thanks, Dr. Hiral K.Trivedi. Thank you. Very nice. Excellent.
Thank you,
Gargar
sir.
homeopathy, Gargar homeopathy, Gargar homeopathy.
Ramraj, sir, now I'm inviting Dr. Binoy to say a vote of thanks. Please unmute. Okay. Anyway, thank you, Dr. Hiral K.Trivedi, and those who attend the session today. And tomorrow, another doctor from the same college, that is Rajkot Homeopathic Medical College, is coming for presentation. That is Dr. Janki Tang, and she will be talking about addressing the root cause, the impact of miasmatic prescribing in hemorrhoid at recurrence. Thank you all. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
It's over to Dr. Mariamma John to moderate the Malayalam session.
നന്ദി ധനേഷ് ഡോക്ടറെ.